Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and every day we bring you up-to-date news, technical analysis, we highlight hidden gems so you can go do your research and get in super early, make a ton of cash. If you like making money in crypto, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell, now select all notifications so you never miss a thing. And today I am going to be talking about 𝗕𝗏, the road to $800. This bull run. Now, I do think that this will be achieved. Now, we did see an awful lot of people talking about $10,000 and all this sort of jazz when we first got into 𝗕𝗏, and there were some really hyped price predictions. For me, we wanted to see some of those price points get taken out. We agree that eventually we think that this particular project will get to $10,000. However, this cycle we're calling for 800. We think that's going to be fantastic progression on the way to the big 10,000, but I don't think that's going to happen in this cycle. So the 800 is the cycle top as far as I'm concerned. We'll see what Nick says in perhaps one of the next live streams, but we'll cover some of the news here and see what is happening fundamentally when it comes to 𝗕𝗏. So let's get down to the desktop. Let's take a look at this, and don't forget to mash up that like button. Right, let's do this. Let's get into it. Okay, so I thought I would first bring you to coin market cap. Reason why I'm doing this is 𝗕𝗏 was one of the 5 projects that I picked out for August that were going to do really well, and this one hasn't disappointed. So what I would like to do is just go back to, I think it was the 31st that I recorded the video, so it was about $86 at the time of recording, I believe, there or thereabouts. Now for me, this is amazing growth as predicted in that video, and we've seen something similar for like 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 as well. We're going to see Cardano do the same. We're seeing XRP. These are all projects that I called out that were going to do phenomenally well in the month of August, and we're seeing this sort of transpire here, and actually up. I mean, it was almost 140. Well, I think it was $140 earlier today, up 5.33% at the time of recording today. And it's remarkable, right? You've got 61% of the total supply circulating now, which is fantastic. But let's get down to what's in the news here. So I think this is fundamentally fantastic, and again, another reason why I think this project is going to do remarkably well. Europe gets its first carbon negative blockchain, 𝗕𝗏, and let's get into what this article is saying. So the impact of blockchain technology on the environment has been a hot topic for years now, but we all know that it's been a very hot topic thanks to Tesla's decision to accept Bitcoin, then do a U-turn because it wasn't eco-friendly, bringing even more awareness about the impact of on the environment that blockchain technology has at its peak, right? And a lot of that sort of centers around Bitcoin and the mining, Ethereum, and all that sort of jazz. But it's fantastic to see. I'm not going to read through the article, but it's exactly it's fantastic to see 𝗕𝗏 sort of leading the way here. So many projects have been trying to combat this, and we've seen Ripple and XRP, Cardano, Harmony, the list goes on, right? There's quite a few that are coming out and showing how carbon neutral they are. 𝗕𝗏, I do kind of feel are leading this one currently, and that is because they are the first carbon negative blockchain in Europe, and they're leading this wave of energy efficient blockchains, and I think this is they're managing to still stay highly scalable as well as climate friendly, and I think that is always going to do your project well in this particular landscape that we're operating in currently, right? So for me, this is fantastic, and let's have a look at what else is in here. So while blockchain technology is addressing the problem of economic problems of the world, and you know, we've got loads of printing going on around the world, right? And it doesn't look good. You're starting to see inflation. The cost of goods are going up, you know, and the value of your fiat is going down, right? So you know, I think it was 10%, but it really depends on the basket of goods that you're purchasing, right? It could be much higher, it could be much lower. But you know, it's undoubtedly extremely important, you know, to address these economic problems in the world through this technology, and I think that's fantastic. But one of the biggest problems is, you know, most of the solutions are extremely energy inefficient. For example, Bitcoin, and we're starting to see, you know, that being fought, I guess, in some regards, because you're going to be using more green energy sources for Bitcoin. So, you know, there's some real steps forward being made, but, you know, Elrond have found a way to change this and still remain highly scalable. So it's very different. Its network is capable of processing as many as 15,000 TPS, and it can go beyond that to 100,000 TPS if required. Meanwhile, the energy required for processing these transactions is up to 6 million times lower. So, you know, that's just remarkable. 6 million times lower. The project is working on making sure that its technology can make a positive economic contribution without damaging the environment along the way, and so far it has managed to come and stay ahead of the blockchain's carbon footprint, which is fantastic. So the developers of Elrond are, you know, are clearly the next sort of big generation of innovators, right? And you know, the stuff that we're talking about here around the environment, these aren't just empty claims, you know, that they've had, you know, experts sort of ratify everything. And you know, the wonderful thing is Elrond still has the ability to do much more, right? And this blockchain is one of the only investments that Nick and myself made as quick as, you know, we found the project, we started to read up, like, and I mean briefly read up, and we immediately had to invest in this project. It is that good. And you know, the fact that they're leading some of these, you know, initiatives is it really does make Nick and myself really bullish on this particular project. And you know, seeing some of the stuff that is happening in the background around Elrond is just, it's remarkable stuff. And for that reason, you know, it got into the 5 selected coins for August, and it has done, you know, remarkably well so far, and I expect it to continue. For me, this is a project that, you know, it's got the, so there's 31 million. It's very similar to Bitcoin in the fact that this is kind of a store of value as well. I think, you know, you've got your peer-to-peer payments side of things. There's just so many use cases for Elrond. I really do think that this project is going to do really well. You've got the wallet, you've got the staking. I just think this project has the ability to really sort of progress nicely through this particular bull cycle. And you know, I do, as I mentioned earlier, I do expect the $10,000 to eventually be taken out, you know, comfortably by Elrond. And you know, I think 800 for this bull cycle is you know, a good number, an achievable number. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Really interested to know. And I am loving the fact that it's you know, carbon negative now. I think this is fantastic for the space, and it's going to be interesting if we see any other projects actually do something very similar. And I'm interested to see what they do moving forward in order to improve the results they've already managed to get, which are just so amazing. So, you know, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.